Hello guys, and welcome to my YouTube channel once again. In this video I want to analyze V25 index with you guys with this simple approach, which I believe if you can watch this video to the end and you try to practice it, you'll be good. If you are still struggling on how to analyze the market so you can find an entry and take some profitable trades, guys, excuse me. All right, so you will need to just watch this video, and if you have been watching my videos and following up with what I've been showing or teaching in those videos, you'll understand that my strategy has to do with breakout and retest, and not just ordinary breakout and retest. The way I approach the market is a little bit different, and if you can watch and follow up, you will learn how to trade this aspect of price action without any form of indicators or anything that will assist you to help you do away with always waiting for people to give you signals and you know joining different groups just because you want to get signals to trade. If you can just stick to this information you're getting on this channel and try to practice them yourself, you'll be profitable in the long run instead of wasting money or giving out your account for managers. All right, so please let's go. Right now I'm on V25 1S index and I'm on the daily time frame. Usually I go to a higher time frame when I want to analyze my chart. Then, although there are times I'll just open the chart on a 15-minute time frame and see an opportunity. So without going to the daily time frame or any other higher time frame, I might just go in and place some trades and get some profit and get out of the market. But right now, when I want to do a real top-down analysis, I go to a higher time frame. Most times I get to the weekly time frame, and most times I start on the daily time frame. But right now I want to start on a daily time frame. All right, based on my strategy, if you've been watching my videos, you should know my strategy has to do with you want to see some kind of movements that indicate the market is about to change direction. When you look at those that you see that movement, then you wait for it to actually once you notice that kind of movement, all you need to do is just for it to guide that movement with a trend line, then wait for the market to go below or above that particular trend line. Then you want to see coming back to retest. There must be a break of a change of character. Then you also need to see a kind of a proper retest to somewhere where we should have a kind of a key level or a strong resistance or a strong support zone, guys. Then you can go into trade and make some cool money out of the market. The reward on this particular strategy is very high. The reward is very high because your target will be giving you so much profit compared to any losses that may possibly happen, because there must be losses at some points. You cannot be perfect in trading. There's no perfect strategy, guys. All right, so the kind of movement we want to see is this kind of movement. We want to see all this kind of clean candles movement. You can see we have red candlesticks here, but they're not much, just very few compared to the green candlesticks we have. You can see right now, and the market was like moving in a straight line up to this level. Then it started giving this kind of movement right here, and as you can see right here, what's happening, the market got went up, came down, went up, came down, then went up the last time. This is the highest point it could get to, then it started coming down. Then usually I want to put a trend line right here to guide this particular movement. I might even want to put it right here to guide this particular movement. Then you can see then there's a breakout right here, and it goes below the previous low. Then the market, what happens, pulls back, comes back to where it's been selling before, and you see the massive sales to the downside. It came back to retest that same level, and the sales still continues. So while I wouldn't want to be drawing these things on this time frame, I would want to do them on a lower time frame. But if you get the idea, okay, maybe let me just draw it on this higher time frame, then I might just be, is what I mean. See, we start having all this kind of movement right here. All right, so I use a supportive trend line to line those points there. I'm sorry, this is it's trying to be stubborn. It's trying to be stubborn. Well, I think I'll leave it at that point just so you understand the concept I'm trying to tell you guys. Then right here we have this. You can see. Then the next thing we want to see is a breakout. Market actually broke out of this particular line. You see it came down and went below this previous low that has to pull this market to the upside, because that has to be considered. That has to be really considered. So you can see the market, what it did was it it came down and went below this previous low, then came back to this level. You can see market has been selling around this particular level previously, so you can see market went there, then started selling to the downside. That's what happened. And the market even came back to retest the same zone and started selling again to the downside up to this level. That's just the strategy, guys. That is the strategy, and it works a whole lot of times. It works a whole lot of times. All right, but now, first of all, let's just mark out the highs and lows of this, of um excuse me, the highs and lows of the previous day's candlestick, so it can guide us. So I can, this is the opening of the previous day's candlestick, this is the close, and this is the what, this is the low, the lowest point it would get to, and let's identify the highest point it could get to that yesterday. I just hope it's at the right point. Okay. All right. Then after marking out this thing, we look at the structure that is currently formed on this daily time frame. What's this structure like? The market is actually bullish. The market is actually bullish. Like from what we are seeing here, you can see the market is coming from here. It's been buying, and then there was a pullback here, then it went. Now I see this as another pullback. I'm seeing this as another pullback, a kind of a correction, because if you can look at the movement of the market at this point, it's not just red candlesticks, mix of red and green, and the movement is the kind of movement we want to see in the market. So this is a correction in the market, which is signaling a possible change in, or okay, continuation. The market will be continuing in the bullish direction based on this structure that we are seeing right here. All right, so what I will do now is to actually place trend lines above and below it. So I want to place trend lines like this. I don't know if you can see clearly. I have to place trend lines there. I duplicate this line, come back here, and I'll place trend lines right here. You might be wondering why I decided to place those horizontal lines to mark those open sides and lows for yesterday. Don't worry, understand as we go down. All right, as we go down the time frame. So after marking out this, what we want to see on the daily time frame, if I want to wait to trade on the daily time frame, I would want to see a breakout. Let me show you what I would want to see. I would want to see a breakout of this trend line, and the market has to go above this previous swing high. When the market goes above this high, it comes back to this level here, which I've marked with this with that yellow or gold line or whatever. Then I want to see a confirmation. The market will continue buying to the upside. That's what I would want to see. The market will continue buying to the upside if I want to wait for it to happen on the daily time frame. But since I don't have such patience, I have to go down to the 4-hourly time frame to look at opportunities. All right, so on the 4-hourly time frame, what we have right here, you can see the opportunities that happened. You can see the opportunity based on the strategy I've told you guys, I've shown you guys, and you can see market actually came down here impulsively. Market came down here impulsively, then started giving this kind of movement that we always want to see. This is what we want to see in the market. After giving this movement, then the next thing to do is to place a trend line. You place a trend line like this, and you place another trend line here. Then you want to see a breakout. Once the market breaks out and goes above the previous high it was able to get to, then you want to wait for it to come back to retest. When the market came down here, it went up, then came down. This one even went above this particular high here, but produced a low that went below this previous low. So now this high was the target. If the market can go above this current high, then we want to see the market coming back to retest. You see the market, after going above this current high, what it did was to come back and retest where it bought previously, and it started buying. And I'm expecting this market to buy above this trend line, coming back to retest this point, then it continue buying, because first of all, this is a kind of a correction. This is actually a correction in the market. This is actually correction in the market. So we won't stop there. We have to go down to the 1 hourly time frame to also see what is happening. I just hope you understand the concept I'm trying to explain right here. All right, so on the 1 hourly time frame, what do we have here? You can see those lines I drew are beginning to make sense now. You can see how market has been dancing around those lines. Now, those lines act as key levels or strong support and resistance zone, because you can see the activities of the market around around those lines. Now, what are we going to do here? What we're going to do here now is to look at the structure that is currently formed here in this market. Let me just draw this particular one. Here you can see that we have a line here, the movement here. And if I duplicate this line, we will have something here. Mind you, we are expecting the market to continue buying because the market has hit a zone like this particular zone here we saw on the 4 hourly time frame, and the market is buying. If I go back to the 4 hourly time frame, you would see that what I explained to you guys the other time. You see this movement, the market had to come back to buy from this zone. This is where we marked the previous day's low. No, that was the previous day's close. You can see market started buying from here. So on getting back to this same level, you can see the buys. It just dropped a week below that level, then came back and closed above it. Then you can see the buys to the upside. So looking at this same thing on the 1 hourly time frame, you can see the market is actually buying regarding or respecting what happened here at this zone. So what we expect is more buys to the upside. We want, if the market can break above this particular high, this trend line right here, if the market can break above this particular trend line, then go above this previous high, because we have to consider these things as we go down the time frame. Like now you can see this was a high that created a low. This is a lower high. Okay, since there is another high here, we'll look at this one as the lower high. So this was the high, it created this low. This is another a lower high that created this lower low. This is another lower high that created a lower low. So until this lower high is swept, like market goes above this lower high, then it comes back to retest where it had bought previously. Then we would say, okay, the market is ready to continue buying above where we have these lines here. So what I would expect in the market now would be something like this. I will just have to just place a line. I wish I can draw it properly with this, or let me use the rectangle tool to draw a line. I can do that. Let me get the rectangle tool. I will draw something like this. I move it, I put it just right here. If the market can go above that high to create a change of character, like I used to tell you, there must be a change of character. If the market can go above that high to create a change of character, then if it then pulls back and comes to here, comes to where it has been buying previously, like somewhere here, the market can get back to this level here, then we expect massive buys to the upside. If the market can come back to this level, so what I mean is we need to see something like this. We want to see something like this, then duplicate this. We want to see something like this in the market. If we can see something like this, guys, then we will expect massive buys to the upside. We will expect massive buys that will eventually go above this particular trend line and then retest and continue buying. All right, so this is what I'm expecting to happen in the market, guys. And if you go down to the 15 minutes time frame, you also see more opportunities, because if you can wait for the setup to be met on the daily on the higher time frame, it gives you more accuracy. But if you, the only thing it's going to do is that you will not see more opportunities except you go down to a lower time frame. Once you go to a lower time frame, you will see more opportunities, and you might enter the trade at an early entry, and make more profit, guys. Make more profit, guys. So that's just I might decide to leave this analysis at this point. But even if I go down to a lower time frame, let me just go to the 15 minutes time frame to look at what's happening there. Okay, you can see the market is still buying. You can see the structure it was forming, and now it is still buying. I'm expecting the market to go above this line. I'm expecting the market to go above this line, but if it refuses, it can still pull back. There is a chance that we can be seeing something like this. I don't know when you'll be seeing this video, but I'm expecting that we're seeing some kind of movements like this. Market might go above this black line, come back here to this line, then buy massively to the upside. This is where we are expecting the massive buys to the upside. This particular line, as you can see, there has been series of buying activities on this particular level, so we expect the buys to come here. Everything around here, market cannot really buy around here. So if you want to join where the market will start buying, wait for the market to come down to this level, then you buy with peace of mind, guys. So this strategy works on all time frames, guys. This strategy really works on all time frames. It just needs you to be patient. If you can patiently wait for it to happen, then you will make some good money, guys. You make some good money every day. Personally, I don't trade every day because I have other things I do. So that's just the issue. Some people have been asking me to give them, or if I don't share signals. The thing is, I'm not always on the chart. Like, I don't trade every day, and most times when I just open the chart, do a little analysis and see opportunities, I even forget to drop some of them sometimes on the group. So I do not want to create a VIP group now that I am not ready to be dropping signals, so that you won't say I've taken your money and I'm not been sharing signals, guys. So since I have other things doing, I don't want to overwork myself because, or make anybody feel not satisfied with any services I would want to render. So if you are still looking for signals, the only thing I will advise you is just to pay for a mentorship and learn. Forget about those signals. You're looking for a way to make money quickly. It's good, but you end up losing money in the process if you're not careful, because most of these signals you are rushing to get, people are being forced to find signals for you. you know Somebody is being forced to find signals, so he must try to find the signal. Even if he can't find one, he can't get one from his analysis, he must try to get signals for you to make you happy. So I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. I want you to learn how to get your own signals. Don't be in a hurry to make money from this trading. You can see what I just drew now. You can see that there was an opportunity right here. So you just notice this. There was an opportunity right there with this movement. Market got to this place, then it broke, came down on the 15 minutes time frame. We didn't see this opportunity on the hourly time, 1 hourly time frame. But on the 15 minutes time frame, you can see this opportunity. There's this breakout. Market broke out and went below the previous low. So there was a change of character here. So then market came back to retest where it was selling previously. You can see the massive sales to the downside. This is on V25 oneness index. And you know what it means if you can trade this particular pair. This is a pair that you can use to flip accounts. Market came back to the same level and it sold massively to the downside. It came back and it's been selling. So it's one of the pairs people use in flipping accounts, because a little move can give you massive profit even with the minimum lot size. Let's just check it out first. The minimum lot size for this particular pair is 0.005. That is very low and requires about 64 cents or so. Then let's say you're able to open a trade to and hold it up to this, even this particular level. This is about $11.78. Only to this level gives you $11.78. And with the minimum lot size and the minimum margin, that margin it requires, if you have a $50 account or $30 account, you can open up to, like, even if just 10 positions. You can open just 10 positions and wait. With this small movement, you can make $100 and you leave the market. You can make $70, $50. So, but it's only easy to do that if you understand a concept or a strategy as simple as this that will help you succeed. It's not about having the big money on your account, guys. So I want you to just practice what I'm showing you. As you can see, the market, like I told you, is still buying, and I expect this candlestick to close bullish. And once it closes bullish, there's a chance to still get to that black line, then go above it. Then we'll see what I've told you. Meanwhile, I expect the massive sell still where we'll have this black line here. Maybe I may have to just gray out that area, kind of use a lighter color, then fill it. This is where I expect it to happen. This is where I expect the massive buys to happen, guys. All right, so meanwhile, this video is already too long. I want to tell you guys, please stick to this strategy, try to practice it, and there's a link in the description of this video if you want to have a one-on-one mentorship, one-on-one coaching with me, so that I can be pointing these things to you guys. Go ahead and click on the link in the description of this video. It's going to take you to my Telegram channel. I post information on that Telegram channel, information that will help you grow, information that about my events. Like if I want to have a free training or so, I post such information, and also high probability trades. I might even have to drop this particular setup there on that group,
on that group. So if you go there, you'll be getting this kind of information, and also you'll find my direct contacts there on that channel. Click on that, click on that my direct contact, the link there, and you reach me, so you can contact me for your mentorship training, one-on-one mentorship training, guys. So the earlier the better. We already, I think this is the month of April already in the year 2024. If you can invest in yourself now, I bet you maybe in the next few months you should be doing well. You should be doing well financially. It will help you instead of looking for signals and free information that you may not have somebody who will take time to advise you and show you what to do, guys. All right, so please subscribe to this channel if you have not done that yet, and also like this video. Help us grow this channel. Once you like this video, YouTube will make it available to every other person that are searching for this kind of important information. So like this video, please. Then comment, share your thoughts in the comment section. Let me know what you think, so that I can also try to help everyone. Then also subscribe again. I repeat, please, just subscribe. It costs you nothing. Just subscribe and encourage me. If you've gotten value, which I know you have, just subscribe. Encourage me, guys. Let's see how to grow. We want to reach 10,000 subscribers before the end of this year, guys. We want to reach 10,000 subscribers before the end of this year. And also, if you subscribe to this channel and join my Telegram channel, I am planning a free training very soon. A free training will be coming up very soon. So you'll be chanced an opportunity to join a free training where we'll be talking to me live, so that I can be answering your questions and also helping you guys overcome some of the troubles you are facing or experiencing during in your trading journey, guys. Also, till my next video, guys, stay blessed. Peace out.